Alright, and then we went to our local, or not our local one, but it's a close enough Goodwill that we go to every weekend as well. And we found some games there as well. The first one here is Hunter the Reckoning for original Xbox. That one I believe is just disc only. Yep, but the disc looks pretty good. So there's that one. Then we've got, I have one of these already, but I'll sell another one. It's not too big a deal. But that is Star Wars Obi-Wan. And that one is complete. Pretty good disc, so that's cool. Now we've got one GameCube game here. I don't think I have it. I might, but I'm pretty sure I don't. Either way, it's a pretty good game to have. But that is Yu-Gi-Oh! The False-Bound Kingdom. It's in very good shape. It has some GameStop stickers all over it, of course, but doesn't have the trading cards in there, unfortunately. But the disc looks really good, and the manual and all the inserts and stuff look very cool. You know, clean condition. It has the precautions manual, everything like that. So, very cool. So that was $2. So not bad. Actually, I do believe that, what's that one? The Hunter, the Reckoning, I think that was $3. But whatever, you get the idea. It was still a pretty good deal. And then this one was really cool. This was $5. But it is a factory sealed copy. It's Platinum Hits. And this was a pretty fun game, I have to admit. It was pretty fun to play when I first got it for PS3. But that is Saints Row 2. Very cool game. If you like Grand Theft Auto style games and, you know, the franchise like that and, you know, gang warfare kind of games, then this is the kind of game you'd love to play. I like the third one as well. The fourth one just really sucks. I'm not a fan of it, but I like the second and third ones for sure. So if you guys like these kind of games, I definitely recommend these. These are cool. But yeah, factory sealed. It was a clearance game that came from Target. Like I said, a lot of the Goodwills around here get, you know, clearance stuff from Target all the time. So a factory sealed Xbox 360 game for $5 is a really good deal. Can't complain. Alright, and the last game we got there was $4. It's missing the manual, but that is a copy of Wii Sports with the cardboard sleeve here. And there it is. It's just the disc here. If I can get it out. Yeah, there it is. So there's that, and then you got no manual, which would go here, but not too big a deal. And I can put it with that Wii I just got. So very cool. Very happy to find Wii Sports. That's 2 within the last month, I believe, that I found. So not bad. Actually, the one I found was just last weekend. So within a week, I found 2 Wii Sports. So that's cool. All right, and this last bit of stuff I found. I remember mentioning him a few times, and this guy's name is Jordan, and I have helped him in the past with cleaning up and testing and organizing all of his game stuff for him because he's a game seller and stuff like that. So, anyways, me and my brother Tyler went over to his house yesterday because it was Saturday. My brother was able to go this time. He wasn't able to last time because he had school and everything. It was my spring break and everything. It was the last time I was able to go. But anyways, we were both able to go yesterday. We ended up helping him for about 5 hours, and he had a lot of stuff to go through still, and it was crazy. But anyway, we have here a bunch of stuff that I used in terms of trade instead of, him paying me cash. He owed me, he bought 4 PS2 controllers from me and 2 N64 jumper pack lids for $25. For the 4.5 hours of work or whatever, he was going to pay me and my brother each $40 a piece. And so in total, he owed me $65. But instead here we have $60 worth of trade, and he gave me a $5 bill at the end. So I think there's well worth over $60 worth of value here, just because there's a lot of good stuff in here. So we'll go ahead and get into it. Some stuff he just gave to me because he just didn't really care, so he didn't charge me any money in terms of trade for it. So anyways, what we have here first is a, I guess it's oceanic blue, but it's the blue PS1 controller. Very good shape. He said he just didn't have the time to worry about testing it or anything. So he's like, you can just have it. If it works great. If it doesn't, oh well, whatever. So for free, he gave me this, and it does work great. Very cool, very good condition. So that's awesome. So for free, I can't complain for a PS1 controller. And then also, I got just because this one has a little tear in the cord, he didn't want to deal with it. But I got a jet black Nintendo GameCube controller, official Nintendo brand. The rumble does not work anymore, but it does function otherwise still, so I can't complain there. He gave me that one as well, so that's very cool. And then he never sells his consoles or anything with these, so he gave me this as well, which is really cool, and it does work. But that is a NES RF Switch, and it has the later model N64 or GameCube adapter there, so you can use the RF switch on your later consoles. So very cool. He gave me that for free, and I used to always get RF switches from him. That's why I probably have so many. But again, another free one, so I can't complain there. And then I thought this was really cool. Unfortunately, it does not work. But he said you can just have it. If it does work, you can maybe give me some money for it, just because it's, you know, a pretty obscure item. But I'm going to have to mention it to him that does not work. It's a completely dead unit. But we have a Super Nintendo Mini, or Junior here, whatever one you want to call it, the Model 2, whatever. But what's wrong with it is it's not held together, and it does not boot up. It's completely dead. The people that tried taking this apart before did a really, really awful job. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can. Someone took like a mini screwdriver or a crowbar or like a pry bar or whatever, and they pulled it apart. And it looks disgusting because it's just completely destroyed. And if you look on the bottom, you can see all the screw holes were punched. So like they could get into it. It's a very unfortunate thing because I guess I now know a reason why they got into it, because it was dead, but they didn't have to treat it like that. It looks like trash, just because of how bad they just pried it apart. Like, it's disgusting, but anyways, it was free, so I can't really say anything too much about it, because it's, I mean, dead or not, it's still worth a little bit of money if someone wants it for the shell, even though the shell looks pretty bad. But someone could use it as a shelf piece, whatever. You know, I can get a few bucks for this, maybe like 10 or 15 bucks, who knows. These go pretty expensive if you got a complete full working set, but anyways, we'll see what we can do with that. So, anyways, pretty cool anyway. Alright, and then we've got here 5 NES controllers here. I love getting these, especially from Jordan, because he always cuts me good deals. These were $4 a piece in terms of trade. That's about what I'd like to pay for them. I don't pay too much more than that for these, just because, especially if I don't know if they're working. From him, I can guarantee they're working because I helped test them. So, but yeah, these were $4 each. They're all in pretty good shape. There's a couple of yellowed ones in there, but not too bad. No splits or anything in the cord, so I can't say they're terrible shape. They all work pretty well. So that was pretty cool. Not bad. Then this was thrown in for free. It is a Nintendo 4-score, NES 4-score. That does work. I tried it with Player 1 port. I'm sure if that works, most of the time all the other ports should work. So, very cool. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I might sell it. I'm not positive. And give him some money for it just because it was free, and I just don't feel like being a, he's selfish for doing something like that. So, we'll see what we can do with that. And then for $5, he sold this to me, which is another NES Advantage. I haven't gotten one of these in a while, but it's really cool to find these because they're, I think they're unique. They're like an arcade stick. That's what's really cool about it. But anyway, $5, I can't complain. I have like 5 of these by myself already, so I might end up selling this one, so we'll see. But it does work very nicely, so very cool. I know some of them are prone to having malfunctions and stuff like that, but that one had no problems. And then for another $5, I need this. For the longest time, I've been trying to find one. I finally asked him if he had one, and he did. I have a black Nintendo Wii with all the cords and a Wii sensor bar and all that, but no matching controller. So I got a official matching controller for it. It does have some scratching to it. I don't know if you can see it too well or not. It's got, like some gouges and stuff. There you go. Really ugly looking at the bottom, but if I can get like a silicone cover, you can just cover that up. It won't look as bad. So I don't know what happened, like a cat clawed at it or something. I have no clue. But it does look pretty awful, but it was $5 and it works great, so I can't really complain about that. So very cool, very nice to have that so I can put with my Wii, which I can probably just, kind of set over here right now, actually. There we go. I'll mess with it later. Anyway, so there's that. Then we have 6 NES games here. 5 of them he sold to me for $1 a piece, which is incredible. I love this guy. He's such an awesome dude. So he gives great deals. He does great, bundles, everything like that. So most of these, I actually have, all of them except for one. I'll show at the end. But then a couple of these will be upgrades for my collection personally. So that's cool. But the first one here is Casino Kid, $1. George Foreman's KO Boxing, which will be an upgrade for mine. That was also $1. Then we've got Major League Baseball by LJN, also $1. NES Play Action Football, it might be an upgrade, I'm not sure yet. I kind of looked at it, it might be, I might just keep mine, but there's that one, also $1. And then this one, it's pretty beat up, and he said he could not get it to work. He fiddled with it for like a half hour, he just could not figure it out. But I messed with it for maybe about a minute, and I actually got it working, so that's very exciting. So he sold it to me for $1. He said if it works, that's good. So I don't care if you want it or not for $1, and I was like, alright, sure, just throw it in. But that is Ninja Gaiden 2. But as you can see, it's got some, tears up on the top, and then the label on the top is peeling. So, and it's got some rental numbers on the side. Can't get those off unless you really want to grind away the plastic. But other than that, it works pretty nicely. So, very cool for $1. I can't complain. And then this one was $10, just because he recently picked this one up, and it's a little bit more harder to find game. But that is The Adventures of Gilligan's Island. And I used to watch this show all the time when I was a little kid, so that's really cool that that was in there, that he had for sale. So, very cool. Alright, and then we got one PS1 game here. I already have it, but it's missing the manual. Now I just got a complete one here, and I'll check whatever the best of the two and then sell off the other one. And but that is the Alien Trilogy for PS1, and it's the long box, which is really cool. This is like a Sega Saturn case, because it's got like that jewel case feel to it. It's not cardboard. But that one is 100% complete, and the disc looks beautiful. So, very cool. This one was $15. I'm not sure if that's how much it goes for, or maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. But just to have it as a trade and just to, be able to see a full another copy, it was really cool. So, can't complain there. And then for $5, it goes for about 8 or 9, I think. I needed an upgrade because mine has complete water damage to the insert and everything, and this disc looks really nice. It's way better than mine. But that is a Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex Black Label for PS2. And this one is missing the manual, but that's not a big deal because I actually have, a complete one, so I can just pull out my stuff and put it in this and have an upgraded, insert and everything. So very cool. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. I know it was a lot longer than I was anticipating it to be, but there was such a good amount of stuff that I had to share it with you guys. So, anyways, for next week's upload schedule, it might be a little altered. I'm not sure. I might have to upload very early Sunday morning, because next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, me and Tyler are attending a local video game convention. We're going to be selling a bunch of stuff there, and it's going to be pretty crazy. I mean, I probably have like over 150 NES games to sell. I've got like, total of 120, 140 PS2, Xbox, PS1 games to sell. I've got like 22 consoles to sell for various genres. I mean, it's going to be pretty crazy. That's what we've been doing this whole weekend. We've been going through game after game after game, just cleaning, retesting, pricing, all that stuff. So it's been pretty busy for us. But anyway, so next week it might be a little bit altered of a schedule for uploading. So hopefully we'll still be able to get it out to you guys. Hopefully I still find some pretty cool stuff. But until next time, guys, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, telling your friends. Really helps us out. Really makes us feel good about coming back every week and sharing the cool finds that we get for you guys so you can enjoy the experiences that we do. So it's very exciting. So anyways, guys, until next time, thank you. Happy gaming as always. We will see you next time, guys. See you later.